We are scheduled for 18 innings of baseball today between the Blue Jays and the Orioles. This significant American League East bird battle, which will mark the midway point between the teams this season. Mike Baumann is scheduled to make this game one start for the Orioles.
This is his first major league start.
Springer hits one hard to short. It is flagged down by Mateo, spinning, bouncing a throw. Mountcastle on the bag. A spectacular start to this doubleheader. Jorge Mateo, one of his best plays in a season filled with Gold Glove brilliance.
Wow. 109 off the bat.
Kirk, the Blue Jay catcher at 23 years old. A soft ground ball from Kirk. Mateo will have a chance again. And again, Mountcastle will lean to his right to collect the throw.
Kevin Gausman starting as a visitor here in Baltimore for the first time in his major league career.
That's right. First time. He spent a lot of years here as a Baltimore Oriole, so he knows this mound. But this is the first time that he has pitched as a visiting player.
Two down. Here's Anthony Santander.
The payoff pitch. Driven deep, right field. Hernandez looks this one back, and it is headed for Utah Streets. Making home run number 26 for Anthony Santander. And the Orioles with the opening salvo against the Blue Jays in this doubleheader. It is 1-0 in the bottom of the first. And now it's going to send Mountcastle up to the plate. Rain starting to fall. The 2-1 pitch, lacing right. On comes Hernandez, leaning in, going down to a knee. He makes the catch. And Mountcastle is retired.
Matt Chapman drills a ball to deep left field, and it is off the wall. Chapman heading for second, and in there standing up with a ball that would have been long gone out of this ballpark last year. But with the renovations, it'll hold it, but still a booming double for Chapman. So a one-out double for Chapman. Here's Kevin Biggio.
Chapman leads off at second base. The next offering is hit past the dive of Henderson and into right field. Chapman waved around third. He's going to score. And Kevin Biggio with an RBI single to tie us up at 1 in the second. So Biggio, like most of these Toronto hitters, aggressive. Tacky on the second pitch. Toronto have got 2 on base with 1 out.
Santiago Espinal with a ground ball to short. Mateo tested again. Henderson zips it to first, and another stretch for Mountcastle is timely on an inning-ending double play.
Yeah, for Mike Baumann, pitched here on opening day against the Brewers and pitched great. The 2-2, shot back up the middle. And Mateo and Henderson watch it go through into center field. I think there was a miscommunication there. It would have been a tough play for either infielder, but both kind of looked at the other as it was a worm burner that got right through the middle of the diamond.
1 for 2 for George Springer. And Guerrero, 4 home runs against the Orioles this year. And a fly ball here, muscled into left. Hayes charging, sliding, and making a terrific catch.
Well, we talked so much about the pitching, and it has been off the charts for the Orioles this year, but the improvement at the defensive level for the Orioles at the shortstop, the middle infield, and especially the outfield.
So 1 down here in the third. Springer still at first, and here's Bo Bichette, who had a base hit to left center his first time up. Up the middle, off the mound, and through into center for a base hit. Springer makes the turn, heading for third, and safe at third. But you got to like your chances with a guy like Kirk at the plate if he can get the ball in the air.
Stocky right-handed batter, the 1-1. Ground ball to shortstop, in the hole. Mateo to second for 1. Gunner lost it in the transition, and they won't be able to turn 2 as Springer scores, and Toronto takes a 2-1 lead. Oh, what could have been. And it's 1-2.
And Baumann strikes him out here.
Rutschman reaches with a base hit, and that gets Santander to the plate, who's already homered once. Santander bloops this foul. And they called a balk on Gausman. They did. Gausman right out to talk to the second base umpire, Jeff Nelson, and he's being restrained by Bo Bichette. John Snyder, the interim manager for Toronto, out there now too. Jeff Nelson called a balk. So Rutschman goes to second base. And Gausman can't believe it against the Tigers. The 3-2. Santander takes strike 3 just below the knees, And Santander is rung up by Manny Gonzalez. And a big out number one. They prolonged that bat for Santander. Mountcastle up. Rutschman still at second. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gausman down on strike, or I should say Mountcastle down on strikes. Gausman got him with a splitter. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gausman. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Urias down on strikes. A splitter down, and Gausman, after the ball, comes back to strike out the side.
He's got them into the fifth so far as he faces George Springer for the third time.
Next pitch, looped in the left. It's a base hit. So it comes down in front of Hayes on a few bounces, and George Springer 2 hits in his 3 at-bats today.
Well, Bo Bichette can go a long way towards forcing Brandon Hyde's hand here. And a ground ball to second. Henderson only has a play at first. Second time today where the Orioles had a chance to turn a double play and get out of an inning and have not been able to do it, and each time the Blue Jays get a run out of it.
Yeah, it cost him a run.
Big part of the lineup due up now for Baltimore. Rutschman, Santander, Mountcastle. And that's a base hit into center field. A little looper picked up by Bichette into the shift, but no chance to make a play on Rutschman, who has his second hit of the game.
Mountcastle with a fly ball into right. Hernandez started in. Now goes back, and it's off the high wall. Rutschman with a late break to third. He will be waved home. The throw from Guerrero is cut off. The throw to Guerrero was cut off from Hernandez. It is a double for Mountcastle. Just a couple of feet to the right, maybe, of a game-tying home run.
Gausman now trying to work his way down towards the bottom part of the Baltimore lineup. Urias the number 5 hitter. Again, the 1-2. And he got him. Up in the zone with a splitter there for out number 2.
See if he can find a way to beat Hernandez. 3-2, Toronto leads. The payoff pitch. Driven to center field. It sends Mullins back. Still going on the track at the wall. Climbing it. He's out of room, and it's gone. And Toronto tacks on an insurance run to make it a 4-2 game in the 8th inning. Now Brian Baker, he got ahead, but then it went to a 3-2 count, and Hernandez tees off and gives the Blue Jays now a 2-run lead. Santander hit his 26th home run of the day earlier.
An 8 pitch. Santander belts it down the line. In the corner, it is fair. Home runs from both sides of the plate for Anthony Santander. And this is a 1-run ball game again.
Now he's going to have to face George Springer with 2 men on base. And Toronto's lead down to a run. It's 4-3.
And a base hit into left field. Louis Rivera's given Gurriel the wave. The throw from Hayes is cut. Gurriel slides in. Safe at second is Espinal. Getting back just in the nick of time, and it's 5-3 Blue Jays. So now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a base hit into left center. Here comes Espinal. He'll score. Mullins has some trouble with it in the outfield. Springer comes to third, and it is 6-3.
Boy, that's what you want to see. Keep adding on.
Well, still nobody out. The infield comes in now for the Orioles, and here's Bo Bichette. And Bichette lines one to right field, and that'll drop. Springer can come in to score. Guerrero up to second. And the Blue Jays keep adding on here in the top of the 9th. Jesus Aguilar. Slider poked to center field. Zimmer coming on, and he is there. Just into the game for defense. A nice sliding catch for the second out.
Just covers so much ground in the outfield.
So the Blue Jays an out away as Austin Hayes steps in for the Orioles. And a ground ball. Here comes Bichette. He's got it. And the Blue Jays will take the first game of this big 4-game series.
Paddy Chase is presented by Roman, the official men's digital health clinic of Major League Baseball.